Welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Divya, can you introduce yourself to the board members?
Yes, sir. I did my schooling from Brilliant Public School till matriculation, and I have done my intermediate from DAV Public School, Jahanabad.
Hmm.
I did my graduation in BBA from Magadh University, and after then I have completed my post graduation in MBA from N College.
Good, very good. Do you have any idea about the difference between business administration and public administration?
So business administration deals with it is the commercial aspects of business means, and the public administration is dealing with the public and the services which are being rendered by the government. It is basically citizenship oriented, where when we talk about public administration, whereas business administration is generally customer oriented services.
Okay, got it. Okay, tell me, how are you going to measure the publicness of public administration? Is there anything, any instrument? Is there anything by which you can say that this is a public administration? How are you going to measure?
Instrument, sorry sir, I don't
I
know.
have no idea. Okay, right. Uh, your hobby is drawing
Yes sir.
and shading. You
Yes.
use pencil.
Pencils, yes sir.
So you must have used HB pencil.
Yes sir.
What kind of HB pencil you have used? 2B, 2HB, 4HB?
Sir, I used to do drawing for just for fun.
What
Means
is
it's
HB?
is
HB is what? What is HB?
these are different kinds of pencils.
What is HB? It's written in a pencil, no? HB.
Yes sir.
What is HB? Okay. How drawing is different from sketching?
Sir, in drawing we use only pencils and shading is done through the pencils. But in sketching we use different type of sketches like colorful sketches. Means colors are used.
Can you name some of the famous painters of India?
Yes, sir. A.M.F. Hussain, one of the most prominent painters. And when we go to history, they like Basavan, Daswant during Mughal period. Yes, sir.
Any foreign painters?
Da Vinci, sir.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci, yes, sir.
Tell me something about Leonardo da Vinci.
His one of the most prominent work is that the painting of Mona Lisa.
Can you tell me something about the Last Supper of Vinci?
No, sir. No,
Have you heard the name of Van Gogh?
no sir.
No idea. Right. You want to become a police officer.
Yes, sir.
People say that police, this department, the people who work in this department, they are corrupt. Many people say, and people have got sort of, allegations against the police officers that they are corrupt.
Yes.
Okay. Do you also subscribe to this, viewpoint that police are corrupt in India?
Sir, we can't say the whole system of police department is corrupt, but there are some individuals who are dry, honest, and doing their services very in very honest way. But there are few people who are indulged in corruption. But because of few, we can't blame or say like the whole department is corrupt. Can't
What
label
is
like-
corruption according to you? How do you define corruption?
Sir, corruption is doing the services in which we involve our self interest. When we forward our self interest and subordinate the public interest, then it is type of corruption.
It is a corruption. Can you give me some examples?
So, corruption may be monetary in monetary terms, and in the morality also. In corruption can be used like
Tell me an example where corruption is there but no money is involved.
Sir, like a police officer is absent from his duty,
Mhm.
and in the department or like for public he is on duty, but being on duty he is somewhere indulging or doing his personal work, then it also a type of corruption.
Okay, that means anybody who is not morally right when he does certain things, then he is corrupt. Right. Okay. Uh, we have noticed one thing that we talk about women empowerment, we talk about giving space to the women, but many times it has been seen that some of the specific areas or some of the specific sectors where the women have been given space.
Yes.
For example, pink industry,
Yes.
like receptionist, air hostess, nurse. These are the jobs which are normally offered to the women, but the strategic decision making posts are retained by the male sections of the society.
Yes, sir.
So why this is so?
So till now, women are understood as they have emotionally they have more strength than in the jobs like nurses or receptionists. They need to be very calm and composed, and their attitude towards a person shall be very in a very modest way. That's why these posts are always offered to women. But in a strategic decision making, people think that women are not that much of objective oriented. Somewhere their emotion will be involved in doing taking such type of decisions. But I don't think, sir, this is right in today's nowadays, because women are at par to men. If they have proper training, proper education, then they can do any work.
Okay, one question, that is, supposing you are recruiting somebody, you are in a private organization, you have been entrusted with this task that you have to recruit for a particular post.
Yes, sir.
Your decision will be final, and you have got two candidates. One is male and another one is female. Okay. Now, both are equally competent, both are equally efficient, equally knowledgeable, and one post is vacant. Okay.
Yes.
And if you choose the woman, then you will be knowing that at times she might ask for leave, maternity benefit. She has got a child also, so therefore she will be taking some leave during the course of her career. And this problem is not there with that man, with the person. Now, whom are you going to choose and why? One post is there.
So only because of women will be, she will ask for certain leaves in future. We can't deny from her recruitment.
That is okay, but you have to take a decision. This much of information you have.
Yes, sir.
Select one.
Sir, women. I
You are
will go
gender
for the
biased.
female. No, sir, not. This
Why you
will
are
not be
rejecting
gender biased.
that man? Why you are gender
the-
biased? Because you are a woman and that's why you are.
So there must be something. One male or female can't be equally, means this is a hypothetical situation, but
that is
in
not
reality,
hypothetical.
there must be something. Someone will be better than other.
So what? That's my point. That you have to give some logical answer. You are going to choose that female over that male. Why? What is the difference between sex and gender? What is, according to you, is a decision? Not taking a decision, is it a decision?
It itself is a decision. So, yes.
So what is decision then?
So decision means making a making up our mind to do something, or in most efficient or the most effective way.
That is
The-
planning.
That planning.
That is planning. What is decision?
Decision must be.
Okay, my last question to you. Supposing you join the service and you have fallen in love with your boss and you are not getting any time to propose. The only time which is available is when you interact with your boss in official capacity
Yes, sir.
and you are in deep love. What will you do?
Sir, I must have to look for a certain time where I can propose him. So, in a business setup or in public setup where I am interacting with my boss like a trainee or like a his subordinate, I can't talk about my personal feelings, can't express it to him. So,
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Divya. What do you know about Uniform Civil Code?
so uniform civil code means so it has got its genesis in our constitution, article 44, where it comes from, and uniform civil code means a particular same code for same sort of legislations for all in the country, like irrespective of religion, race.
Okay. Why it is in news?
So recently our home minister have made a statement like uniform civil code will be need of this country. That's why.
And what is your view?
So diversity, our country has so much diversity that we can't treat it like a single stroke. In a uniform civil code will be like treating all in a same way, but there is so much diversity in religion, culture, linguistic, on the linguistic basis. So I don't think it is the appropriate time to use.
Don't you think that all the personal codes, whether it's the Hindu marriage or the personal laws, religious laws, they are biased against women? So, in order to provide empowerment or to give equality to women, we should have some uniform civil code, because these personal codes are biased against women.
So there are many acts and legislation which are to protect women in several forms, from domestic violence to assault at workplace.
But not giving property rights, not giving marriage rights, not giving the right to divorce. All these are also against.
Yes, sir, but uniform civil code can't be the a single solution for all these problems. Because if what are the acts in our country already they are implemented, if they are implemented in effective manner, then we can get that to,
So why our constitutional makers are given a directives to the state to bring this uniform civil code for the country?
sir, it will. These are the directives.
Because they
our
know the
Yes.
constitution makers, and they were well aware of the diversity of the country. In spite of all this, they
So in near future, it can be feasible to implement uniform civil code. But right now, like we are seeing that society is being divided, means everything is being politicized. So things like it will
okay.
create
What
a
is
larger
women
gap.
empowerment?
Women empowerment.
Okay.
So empowerment means giving women the equal opportunity and also keeping them forward, moving them or motivating them forward to do what they can do. Means in helping them in realizing their true potential and supporting them to do what they can do or to achieve their self-actualization process.
Why she needs support? They can do their own.
So to move forward,
What's the purpose of empowerment if we need to support her?
so we are like that stage where we need support. Means women in general need
Why
support.
need support? We want to empower her.
So empowerment, it's a society where we have to live together. If we women need support directly or indirectly from their whether they got
But
their support
where,
from their
from where do
parents,
they get support?
whether they from their parents, their brother or their partners, but someone there must be to push them to get what they want.
Can you tell me some of the provisions in our constitution or some of the laws that work that to empower the women?
So Maternity Benefit Act, which which tries to give women a proper means unbiased involvement at workplace, and there is also a act against sexual assault at the workplace. That act has been implemented in 2013.
Okay.
Act against domestic violence.
What is minimum wages act?
So the act has been enacted in 1948, and its objective is to fix a particular floor which must be given to the workers, and any less amount than that is not.
And now we have code on wages.
Yes, sir.
So how it is different from the minimum wages act?
So code on wages is a compilation of various acts which are related to wages, like Payment of Wages Act, Minimum Wages Act, and
There is no difference. It's just a compilation of
No,
the
sir.
4 acts into one.
there are some modernization has been done, but right
What is
now
floor wage?
floor wage is the minimum amount which has been decided in the wages.
Okay.
Divya, you do drawing and shading.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how this habit of yours is going to help you in administration?
Sir, I used to do these things when either I'm very stressed, or it's a way to channelize my stress in a very productive manner. So, it is not going to directly fruitful in the business administration or the services, but indirectly as a holistic approach, as a personality, it will be, because that is the officer who is going to render the services, and he is composed and calm, then he can do his work in effective way. So it will be, in that way it will be going to help me.
So it will only be limited to some sort of stress management.
Yes, sir, directly it cannot be applied in the business services like that.
Okay, tell me some prominent Indian women in different fields, either of in national or international fame.
So recent or
Yeah.
maybe. So in Madhubani painting, like Santi Devi, Dulari Devi, which has been recently been recognized and had been awarded with Padma Shri award. And Indian women Nina Gupta, which mathematician, she has been given the Ramanujan Award for mathematics.
Mhm.
International women, we know Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of USA, which has
Is she an Indian?
sorry, sorry, sir.
Hmm.
And Priyanka Chopra Jonas, which she has been doing very good at international level in Bollywood, and Alia Bhatt, she has been recognized for PETA award.
Okay. Anything more? In sports?
In sports, we can say PV Sindhu, sir. She has recently got the award for bronze medal in badminton, and Avni Lekhara from Rajasthan in Paralympics. He has got gold medal for shooting.
In other international organization, any Indian representation of women?
Yes, sir. Geeta Gopinath in IMF,
What's the capacity she is holding right now?
Chief Financial Advisor.
Geeta Gopinath. Anything more? Who is the head of WTO right now?
Don't know.
Is she a woman or man?
So she's a woman, or she's an African woman. First time
She is an African
African
woman.
woman. Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me some of the prominent women leaders, है ना, either from India or from world.
Prominent leaders means recently, sir, in India we can say our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Smriti Irani holding the Ministry of Women and Child Development. On international level, earlier it was Angela Merkel, the former Chancellor of Germany. Michelle Obama, she has been recently recognized as one of the most popular lady among by Hurun Rich list.
Okay. Any present head of state who happens to be woman?
So she is New Zealand.
Prime Minister of New Zealand.
sir,
You are
right.
forgetting the
Yes.
name.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And also the second lady of America, Kamala Harris, obviously from.
Okay. Check.
Yes, Divya, your interview is over. I don't know why you are so nervous. Yeah, so we have to come out of this stage, because if you are nervous, then obviously you will not be able to handle the stress over there. Because let's say you have a problem in your decision making ability, and you have to take a decision with valid arguments.
Yes.
You could not give some of the arguments which you could have given. Articulation was a problem, maybe because of your nervousness. Otherwise, you are good. I think you could not articulate. For example, women empowerment, जो आपने बोला है, that is women welfare. That is not women empowerment. है ना? आपने women empowerment सर का question था. आपने women welfare, मेरे ख्याल से आपके mind फोकस नहीं था उसमें. फिर जैसे sexual assault बोला आपने. Sexual assault नहीं है, वो sexual harassment है. ये भी एक प्रूफ है कि यू आर नर्वस, मतलब आपको पता नहीं आप क्या बोल रही हैं, है ना, जबकि आपको अदरवाइज यू नो, बट आपके जो भी आप बोल रही थी. एप्लीकेशन फ्रंट पे थोड़ा सा काम करना पड़ेगा. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल सर का जो क्वेश्चन था ड्राइंग एंड स्केचिंग, आप पुलिस में जाना चाहती हैं, उसमें तो दुनिया भर का यूज़ है ड्राइंग एंड स्केचिंग का,
फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस
है ना.
Yes.
तो पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट में तो सर बहुत है,
स्केच
है ना?
बनाना, ड्राइंग
स्केच
बनाना.
बनाना, क्रिमिनल का ये वो पता नहीं क्या क्या है. तो ह्यूज रोल है ड्राइंग एंड स्केचिंग का उसमें, ठीक है ना. तो दैट वुड बी ह्यूजली बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू, ठीक है ना. अदरवाइज यू आर गुड. जैसे यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड के बारे में आपके पास होना चाहिए नॉलेज, है ना,
Yes, sir.
स्पेसिफिक. वो नहीं था. और आप जो बोल रही थी बेसिकली बिकॉज ऑफ नर्वसनेस में भी आप ठीक से बोल नहीं पा रहे थे कि क्यों यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड को नहीं लाना है. आप बार बार रिलीजन का बात करते हैं. रिलीजन के साथ डायरेक्टली सिविल है, इट्स नॉट रिलीजन.
Yes, sir.
यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड रिलीजन है, मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि रिलीजियस मैटर को यूनिफॉर्म उसमें यूनिफॉर्मिटी लाना चाह रहे हैं. सिविल मैटर्स, फॉर एग्जांपल फैमिली, इनहेरिटेंस हो गया, डिवोर्स हो गया, मैरिज हो गया, जो सिविल मैटर्स है, रिलीजन से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, ठीक है ना. तो ये सब एरियाज है, उसमें आपको काम करना पड़ेगा. स्पेसिंग कि कितना होना चाहिए. When you attain motherhood, after that how many years you should stay away from getting the next child.
Yes.
So if you have got the knowledge, only then you can take a decision. The decision does not mean that you tell me
It's an
and you have
informed
given.
decision.
That it has an informed decision.
Yes, sir.
So for informed decision, the first thing is that you need to have the education. and for education you need to have the financial independence, है ना?
Yes.
तो connected है तो if you don't say informed decision तो that is not decision. That's why I also asked what is decision.
Yes.
I also asked the same question.
Yes.
तो इस फ्रंट पे थोड़ा सा काम करना पड़ेगा. You are a very good candidate otherwise. Don't get nervous.
Okay, sir.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है वहाँ पे. ठीक है? Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.